Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's your girl Becky D, live in the morning, soon to be 7 days a week. You guys, apologize about yesterday morning. I was a little under the weather, and it's tricky to say that nowadays with everything that's going on. But really, y'all, I was really under the weather. Was extremely fatigued, and after in and out of sleep for hours, missing work, and going repeated amount of times to the bathroom, I came to realize that I was probably having some digestive issues. Usually when you wake up in the morning and you really don't know what's wrong with you, it takes a minute. And that it did. It took me a minute to realize that, you know what? Maybe what was wrong with me after all wasn't, anything flu related. Because, I don't know why, but my body was hurting. And nowadays, that's a little scary. When you start to get a little body ache, you be like, oh, whoa. So, I was a little nervous and everything, but nevertheless, I'm back again this morning, feeling a lot better. Didn't get too much rest, like I said, because I was up and down and back and forth. But I do feel relieved to know that my tum-tum was upset, as some kids would say. But again, that's an unknown factor in our lives that sometimes, we really are unsure about, we really don't know about. So, being that there was an unknown variable in my life, that was, even though it lasted for a few hours, the unknown part, it was still something that made you go, And we as humans often have a lot of moments, a lot of worry moments, a lot of moments that make our brow sweat, and we're trying to figure out what's going on. If you have kids, especially older kids, you may have had a lot of moments in your life. A lot of times we don't create an open door for our kids to come to talk to us about anything. You say it. You really do, and you probably mean it someplace in your big toe. But that's not an area people can usually feel. Okay? So, you really have to be careful with that, all right? Just putting that out there. Just be careful. If you really want your kids to come talk to you and, you're 100% honest about that, just make sure they 100% wholeheartedly know that they can come talk to you. Because a lot of times, especially kids, teenagers, they feel like you're going to form your own opinion of somebody or something that they're doing. So they're a little less acceptable of coming and talking to you. I am tongue-tied this morning. So that is something to just keep in mind. Just a little tidbit that I threw in for free this morning, okay? All right. But moving on to further business, let's get down to the nitty-gritty and let's keep going, all right? This thing called motivation in our life is something that we all need. And on this Friday, the first Friday in December, may I add, I want to talk about the motivation of meditation. Okay. I am motivating you today to go deeper into your meditation. I know I talk about going to an imaginary place and seeing all these imaginary things and all that stuff. What about manifesting in your meditation? Now, there's plenty of people out there who's saying, oh, come and take this trip with me and go here and go there. That's cute and all. And if you've honestly followed that, good for you, because I'm not one of those type of meditators, okay? I'm one of those who just put me in a room. It could be filled with noise. It could be quiet as a mouse. I don't really care. But put me in a room and just let me relax, and I will go on my own journey. Okay. Wednesday, you guys would have heard about this yesterday if I was actually up and at 'em. Wednesday, of course, I had another therapy appointment, which my therapy sessions are coming to an end because I'm doing 100% better. But I was there, and it was a little chaotic. There was noise everywhere, and all this great stuff is going on. And I just lay there, literally just lay there in the midst of all of that noise and machines going off. And it wasn't quite hospital noise, but it was getting close. Okay, the decibel level of noise there was a little bit higher than normal. And I just laid there. Now, if you wear glasses, I usually take my glasses off. Let me just say that, because I'm less susceptible to try to look around, okay? Because if you know me personally, I'm blind as a bat almost. So when I take them off, it's a no-go. I'm not seeing anything. But I drifted off into my own world, because they do play music. And see, a lot of people in the midst of the chaos, they can't find the music, okay? So even if you're in a busy area, I'm going to challenge you to find the quiet music, okay? Because when you're doing that, you're stretching your brain to go a little further than what's right there in front of you, okay? It's almost like stretching through another dimension. When you really think about it, it's almost like stretching through another dimension. And it's doable. It is. You just got to be a little bit more dedicated than what you are now, all right? So in the midst of your meditation, you want to really hone in on something that you need motivation in, okay? Maybe it's actually getting the courage up to go talk to somebody, or maybe it's going after that dream job, or maybe it's quitting your job. But get that motivation, okay? And really focus on it and manifest it and see what's really going on, all right? So now that you're staring at it, now that you're looking at it, grab it. Don't let it go. Imagine that it's a bronco bull or a horse or whatever the case may be. Hold on to it, pin it down, and don't let it go. Act like you're in a rodeo with it right now. And you are now the master of the sea. Feel the blood rushing through your body, okay? That's the adrenaline that you get when you're going through something new in life. All right? Feel the way the dominance of having control over your life feels. It feels great. That is the motivation you need to go after exactly what you want, okay? Now, this is the biggest thing that you should take from animals, especially in the wild or domestic, okay? If an animal is not hungry, they will not hunt. With the exception of the wintertime when they are storing up. But they have means to go about the hunt. You have to find your means to go about the hunt for what it is you want to do in life. And that's where the motivation comes in. Okay? Some days it's harder to take my own advice, but that's just the way life is, right? So yes, I'm still working on me in certain aspects because I still have to push myself, but I over push myself and I bring my body a little bit further down than I should. So read your body, know your body, and listen to your body, okay? So today, take some time to meditate. And, if you do it at work, be careful. Be careful. Don't blow up there, okay? Go home and make a plan or write out a plan before you do something a little drastic and like quit your job without a backup plan, okay? Or, have some type of, idea of how long it's going to take you to figure things out before you go and do that now, okay? Let's not jump the gun too fast. But I do hope that you all achieve everything you want in life and never give up. It may not always be pretty, but I guarantee you the end result will be worth it. As always, you guys, my name is Becky D with Becky D in the Morning. You guys are always wonderful. Let me just slide through your ears and hopefully it gets trapped in the middle someplace and not out the other side. I will definitely be talking with you all later. And I do hope that you all enjoy the rest of your day.